On the very first day of class, Ruth faced discrimination simply because she was a woman. The professor called on students 3 times without ever choosing her, and only when no male student got the answer right did he reluctantly allow Ruth to speak. At that time in Harvard Law School, there were over 500 students, but only 9 women. They should have been treated with respect, yet at the welcome banquet, the dean asked each of them to explain why they were taking a man's place. When it was Ruth's turn, she responded with sarcasm, saying it was so she could be a better, more understanding wife. The dean's face instantly darkened. Not long after starting school, Ruth's husband was diagnosed with cancer. She attended her own classes, then went to his lectures to take notes for him, cared for him and their child at night, and only worked on her own assignments in the late hours. In the end, her husband recovered and found a job at a law firm in New York after graduation. But despite graduating at the top of her class, Ruth was rejected by firm after firm for the sole reason that she was a woman. With no other choice, she began teaching at a university, focusing on cases involving gender discrimination in law. But this was never her dream. Everything changed when her husband brought her a case. The IRS had denied a tax deduction to a man who hired a nurse because the law only allowed women or widowed men to apply. Ruth took the case, hoping to use it to challenge gender discriminatory laws. Her research revealed that the United States had 178 laws that treated people differently based on gender. Pregnant women could be fired, and a credit card required a husband's name. She was determined to change that. In court, the opposing lawyer argued that men should work outside the home and women should stay in, calling it the natural order. Ruth countered by listing a century's worth of injustices women had faced, pointing out that the law itself was holding society back. Her words were powerful and impassioned, and in the end, she won the case. History was rewritten that day. She officially became a lawyer, embarking on her path to fight for equality. She wasn't asking for special treatment. She just wanted men to take their foot off women's necks.